Hey people, welcome back. Happy Monday. Um, I just want to give you a quick introduction of the work that you're going to work on this week. I should have your grades for the work you turned in on Friday done by the end of the day today, so Monday, the April 20th. I will send out a notification once I do that so you can check in. So far, they seem awesome. You guys are doing an excellent job with those ethnographic journals. Here's your quick overview for the week. There are 3 major assignments you're working on. The first one is journals. You're going to continue. There's 2 journal entries to do this week. Remember, set the timer for 7 minutes so that you're giving yourself the chance to really do some writing. The journals that you're writing are getting better and better, so keep up the great work. I'm really seeing improvement in you being able to express what you're really thinking and get into the journals, which unless you really give yourself the chance to write, it's super hard to do. So keep up the good work with the journals. The second assignment is a revision of the writing formative, just like we would do if we were in class. I put together some resources to help you revise that writing. Overall, the main things that I saw in your writing were that you totally noticed all the things I wanted you to notice. We just missed a couple of the things that will make the writing a little smoother and more argumentative. So if you go down to slide number 6, where assignment number 6 is explained, it's the writing formative number 1 revision. You'll see you need to find rubric results on the gradebook. You'll fill in your unit plan or just put it in your notebook. You're going to revise your essay, only the skills you didn't master, not the whole thing, and then you're going to resubmit. If we did this in class, this would be something that would probably take like 20 minutes to do total. So I want you to keep that in mind as you make your plans. So in this document, you have all the directions that we would go through if we were together. First, I'm giving you some instructions about how to go on Student View and find the assignments in your gradebook. There's a slide on the presentation right here that gives you all that information. So this should look like your unit plan looks. And this is what I would project if we were together. So you have the assignment title. So if you go into your gradebook, you'll see these 3 assignments, and you'll be able to find the gradebook or the grades in the scores in the gradebook. After that, you're going to open the actual rubric for writing by clicking this link here. You're also going to open up a rubric on Blackboard. So you turned your essays in on Blackboard, and I used a digital rubric to score them, and I did it differently than usual. Usually, your rubrics that look like this, I just give you a score in each section, but on Blackboard, you're going to see a score for each individual description. The reason I did that was so you can tell what you need to work on, because if I just put a score here, and you are missing like this one, you may not know that if I just put the score instead of telling you which ones you got. So when you log into Blackboard, you're going to be able to see that. If that's a little confusing, don't worry, because in step 5, I made a video to show you exactly how to do it. So please watch that video, because otherwise this isn't going to make any sense. So follow these directions to get set up. Once you see which skills you need to master, this handout is going to help you know what to do. So, for example, if you mastered this one and this one, these 2 parts of the skill, but you did not master this one, like you got a 0 for this one, then this question here, this is going to tell you what you need to do to improve. So like if we were in class and this one wasn't checked off, this is probably the question I would ask you to help you notice what you need to improve on. Again, that whole thing is explained in this video, so please just make sure you actually watch it. If you have questions or something doesn't make sense, please feel free to talk to me. Just make sure you've actually looked at all the resources first, because most of these will help you answer most of your questions. And even if they don't, if you've watched them already, you'll be able to communicate what you need a little bit better. The final assignment is a mini research project that is explained on slide number 8. So if you look here, there's 2 parts to this. You're going to complete a graphic organizer to keep track of your research. If you decide you want to do a different type of graphic organizer or note-taking strategy, that's fine. You just need to be able to submit it, so keep that in mind. make sure it's nice and organized so that when I look at it, I know what I'm looking at. And then the last piece is a learning checkpoint. So if you click here, after you've done all of your research, you've got a learning checkpoint. There are 3 steps to help you understand what to do. So you have the prompt, and then you have the rubric to show you how your mastery is going to be measured. And then if you are feeling confused about what to do next, I did a prompt breakdown for you down here. So if you click on these different highlighted parts, you'll see these little comments move, and the ones that move in correspond to these parts. So like if I click here, that one moves in, and that's what you need to think about for that step. And then I think that's it. You've got an assignment checklist on the last slide. One thing you might want to keep in mind, the revision. I told you that's something we would take like 20 minutes to do in class, so don't let it stretch on for a couple days. My suggestion would be, let's see, what did I put on your schedule? My suggestion was to do that Monday. Just get it done and submit it, and then you'll use the rest of the week for the rest of the assignments. I think that's all. Please let me know if you have any questions. Your work is looking great, and I'm really proud of you for all the things that you're doing, even though they're not easy and we're not able to talk to each other about it. Keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you soon.